for you. I'm here from ReikiByBella.com, and we have messages for you regarding the Fairy Oracle about, excuse me, your psychic abilities. So if you're not aware of them, they can catch you off guard and then make you embarrassed, and then you shut them down. So this reading is here to nurture, excuse me, your own psychic abilities. And we know that we have the enemy not wanting us to talk and not wanting you to speak up. And that's because maybe some past life, many moons ago, you actually received punishment from speaking up. So that's what you may be sitting in now. And you're being asked to release it, because it has no power over you. You are a sovereign being. And the fairy kingdom's here. So the fairy oracle, we got one for divine masculine, so we're going to get one for you. So let's have a look. See, this is your awakening all the children of the moon through your forgiveness, transcending the ego, right? Just allowing life to flow and releasing at the full moon. So when you purchase the wealth, rewriting God's wealth in your DNA, you get the fire ceremony release with that. And you also get a space clearing to clear your space. I do it at a distance because this full moon was massive. It awakened a lot of crystal children because they're children of the moon. And it's done through who do you need to forgive? Because that's the only thing holding us back is unforgiveness. And unforgiveness trapped in the body is resentment, and resentment causes cancer. So you free your body from anything that's an ailment, right? Jesus said, heal the sick that are therein. You're a healer. You can naturally touch. He does distance healing too. We learn that in Reiki. This is finding your special place, finding something that soothes you. This is also your 12-petal lotus opening. Right, so this is very, very, very intense and unique. It's like getting a nectar from the gods, I was going to say, but we've only got one. Find your own safe space inside and out. This is anchoring down your new vibration. And now you know that you have to protect your energy, because that's how you receive your messages, through your clear pillar of light. And this lotus is 12 petals. So you start with the seed, the Vesica Pisces, right? And it grows and then becomes the vine and then the flower. So this is a new flower. This has never been birthed before on the earth. God's telling me. So in that 12-petal flower or lotus, you have special gifts of the spirit. And some only you have your unique snowflake. And you have gifts, right, that actually help and support the whole collective. A gift. Oh, you're the gift, divine feminine. Here comes a present, an offer, nurturance, growth, or potential from your little friend, your little elemental friend. And in this book, it says it doesn't look like much, right? It just looks like a little flower. But those seeds can plant a whole forest, I was going to say. The unicorn and the maiden. Ooh. Communication with unicorn. Purification. Undercover action. See how you can see what's going on, even in your workplace, in your family. You can understand when people are lying to you, feel a bit off. See that? You know what's happening. You have the guidance of the animal and elemental kingdom. So you're very close with horses here. Right, you may even own one. And the rose signifies a high vibration. So this is a love frequency that you exchange with the animal kingdom. Right, this is you reading the Bible because it changes your vibration. And you're learning your story, where you come from, where you're going, who you are, and why you're here. So this is also saying that if you do receive any illness in your body, and you learn how to heal it yourself through the power of God, right? Because Jesus was the healer. I mean, I'm talking supernatural touch. And it happens through faith. A lot of you will be faith healers. And you're going to write it down. Also, you've got, like, I see little remedies and recipes, right? This is about your story, your legacy, your grandma wisdom. You know that your grandma taught you. This is passing down the wisdom. Now you've broken the soul tie. Congratulations. And look, you get the key. She's got the key. This fairy has the key for you. She says, follow me. Come, this is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. Wow. I love that. Crystal magic is here, right? So this is turning to diamond. This is you diamondizing. So when you turn to diamond, right, nothing can touch you. That means that all facets are clear. The creation of a new dawn, a new beginning, right? You have just starting to sparkle and twinkle because you've cleared out so much. And look, you've been trusted with secrets. Look, she's got the key. You've got the key to the secrets of healing, right? Using your discernment, confiding only in trusted friends, and keeping your downloads silent for now, keeping them in a book. You've transformed. People still treating you the same way, and you can see straight through it. You've got an amazing gift of, seeing other people's points of view, like an empath. So this is also showing me, remember your cycles and your phases, and know that the crystal means the moon because that's our biggest crystal. So you're working with the phases of the moon. That's why you become a heart dweller, to clear your soul. Cut the soul ties. Well done. You can get a link in the description box for a one-off soul tie cutting if you don't want to become a heart dweller. And here's Keeper of Secrets. This is you getting the secrets to healing, to divination. And these are coming from a past life where you may have been persecuted for it. So I love this. The fairy kingdom is ready, saying, follow me. And here's a gift for you, right, when you follow. So there's a gift from the fairy realm. And the unicorn and the maiden, that means you having to take time out to listen to your inner voice as God speaks to you through your clairs. We found that out in the last reading. So this tall, strong fairy, she's a fairy queen here. She beckons you forward, wearing her gossamer garments. The key to the secrets of fairy. Will you follow her? Will you hesitate, remembering all the fearful stories you have heard of the Fae and their kind? Will you feel her call to yours, and a golden thread that runs between you, that draws you generally forward? When the fairy queen, sorry, I've just scratched mine, calls us, our response varies. It is a unique response formed of our fears, our dreams, our truths, and whether our wild, pure heart has been ignited. If you have been in physical pain, this is an invitation to allow the suffering to pass and to fall away. Wow, something about your body is changing, taking shape. Might be growing pains or contractions in the womb, for giving birth to new life. So if you've been in pain, you call on Jesus and ask God to put his hands on you. The entry into fairy realms will eradicate pain and ease your heartache. She is alchemy itself. Her hair the colour of the golden gift that comes to you when transformation has taken place. Her lips are red for the blood of the wise, and the white is that of the pure self. Between her hands flows energetic magic. That's you. You've got healing hands. You've got energetic magic between your hands. You're being bestowed upon it now. God's showing me that the holy fire activated your gifts of healing. Wow. Yeah. She has the fairy healing touch, and her energy flows between the receptors and the sending hand. If you have dreamed of this, this is your opportunity to embrace the fairy self within and to come with her into a realm when healing and beauty and joy are omnipresent. Oh. And the truth is that there is no fearful price to be paid for following this path. There is no extraction with which you must pay. Those tales have kept us away from our fairy folks' kin for so long, and again they ask, will you join us, love us, let us heal you? The energy of the earth, the magical energy of electromagnetic sea and sky and field and flower radiates from her. Her eyes shine with love and confidence, and her beauty is that of the natural world in feminine form. This is you. She is transforming and healing the world, as well as providing a loving example to all those who resonate with her. She can come to you as a vision, a startling dream, or simply manifest as the quiet, strong voice within that whispers, come with me, follow me. Step forward and let her allow you the wonders that will be unblocked with the key of fairy. See yourself anew and glow as she does. She is about to share her knowledge. You are ready. You're getting secrets of the Fae. Fairy connections, second sight, being fairy touched, experiencing rapid opening to the subtle worlds. The veils between the worlds dissolve and you can see clearly. There's an increase in your gift. Healing powers increase. I knew it, eh? Jesus said that. Belief creates reality. Belief creates reality. Belief creates reality. That's why God wants us to say, I believe. That's his favourite thing. Because then we create that reality. We're creating the rapture through our belief. He said it's in your DNA. Knowing creates truth. Egoic doubts and cynical thoughts melt away, and all is magical and true. Seeing the path you can now follow, connecting with your wild self. An urge to be in nature, to be with flowers, trees, fruits and plants and stones. Shy of people who are harsh and unmagical. A realization that there is not separation. Only a refusal to believe creates inability to see. Refusal to believe creates inability to see. Wow. So some fear or block is exiting your energy field and unlocking the keys. You've got the key here. So you're unlocking the key and you like unlocking your gifts with the key. So this says it only might seem like a small thing, but take it. A small offer. Somebody may offer you a kindness and you think, no. They're saying, take it, the fairy kingdom are here. So that can manifest as a real fairy, like we say angels, an earth angel, it's an earth fairy. We're going into shadows and light just because, you know, we've been facing a little bit of the darkness and a little bit of negativity, just a little bit, right, from around you, because it's very dense at the moment. That's why it seems harder to bring the light. But when you cut the soul tie, it clears that so you can receive it down here and heal your heart. So let's have a look at shadows and light for divine feminine. Let's do divine feminine on the left, divine masculine on the right, and then the shared energy between this union. Just see what comes up. See how they're not letting my throat? It's clearing. My throat is clearing. So this is the grumpy red fairy. Do you love her? Divine feminine, it's okay to be grumpy. Because sometimes that's being your true self. You've got to be real around here. Let's get real. People talk about crapola so much. This is your powerful personal growth. This is stepping into the knowingness of who you are. Right? This is the Fibonacci sequence, you know, of all life. So you're starting a new cycle. It says Nautilus Princess. Aren't you beautiful? Powerful personal growth. Say, I am powerfully clairvoyant. I am a powerful healer. And I get grumpy when people are mean. And that's my true self. I get grumpy when rudeness is everywhere about me. Aurora, Aloha, Hawaiian energy. That's beautiful healing. See the rainbow and the birds of paradise? So this is this is another life. Awahin, I just heard Awahin. Yeah, that's tribal, I think. Because look, this is where you were. In the carnivorous greenhouse. Oh my gosh, get her out of there. She's a divine feminine. No, look at all those snapdragons. A tempting offer has a high price. You said no to that. So that's like your divine masculine alluring you in for physical while he's still attached to somebody else, right? So that's why we say we don't give it up till the heart opens. Do you understand? So if you have, then you haven't been saying the Lord's Prayer. I was like, that's why God says, release me from temptation in the Lord's Prayer. So you need to say it every day because there's temptation around you here. All right, it's tempting also to people please, to please others. And this is Poe, time for change, to learn something new, advanced technology. Right, so you're getting new technologies to open your spiritual gifts. This is your tribal. See, I see that as North American Indian. You can connect to your ancestors by wearing the turquoise and silver. If you have anything turquoise and silver. The other thing is a moonstone. Because now it's here. Your time has changed. You were in the carnivorous greenhouse. Everybody around you. Unbelievable. I believe. Something new, advanced technology. So when we talk about advanced technology, right, we get it through 5D applications. They're 5D Reiki applications. And they're called abundance and romance. They're the technologies that I have. So if you have other technologies, please let us know in the comments and we can all share them. So what that means is when you get to a mastership and you get to the universal gateway, then you advance, right? So you get the technology of the Midas star, right? Get connected to source and you get the Midas star, and then romance is a higher vibration. So looking at vibration, it's really high. It's time for a treat. Divine feminine, it's time for a treat. Aren't you beautiful? It says candy cane angel. I'm going to read that one. Anything else for divine feminine? See, this is happening now. Angel of alchemy. Right? You're going to think about something and you will create it. Some of you can do kinetics. Is that what it's called? Right? So you're not dealing with the dark side anymore. Look at it coming at you. And you're shedding the darkness, walking into the light. So a miracle is about to occur here. And you've done it. You've manifested it. So the fairies manifest instantly. We're working here with the shadows of light. Dark and light. Shadows and light. So stepping out of the shadows. Right? This is the skeletons in the closet. This is the boogeyman. Nothing can touch you now. So use your own healing powers to heal yourself. If you're not attuned to Reiki, then that's what will bring the universal life force through your body to heal. I love this carousel fairy. What comes around? So this is saying what you planted how long ago? Look at the clock. See how the time is all interwoven. So this is your time. That's why the miracle's coming. So excited for you. So what we're going to do here now is, if you're Reiki tuned, just sitting in silence, hands on Reiki on your solar plexus. Say, thank you, God, for your protection. I didn't realize I was in a carnivorous greenhouse, although I didn't feel that good. All right, so God says, well, you don't feel good. It's not me. When you're with me, you feel good. You're healed. You have infinite abundance. And you've opened your heart to divine love. What more do you want? That's funny. Well, I need a change, Father. All right, so you're learning something new. That's why you might book in and do your level 1 attunement and learn how to take care of your own energy management system. These children, these crystal children coming in, will want to be attuned to Reiki. They'll be looking for people, right? Reiki is the new power. Reiki is the new yoga, if you like. People be open-minded more to energy healing and prevention than what they're being offered. What shall we read? Angel of Alchemy. That looks so good. Angel of Alchemy. No, we were going to do the gift because it's time for a treat. Let's hear that one. It's time for a treat. So sitting back and clearing your mind of the past, and with it, say with past lives. Something was really disgusting. Shall we have a look? Look at this. This is the carnivorous greenhouse. A tempting offer has a high price, right? You may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force. See, people want your life force, attention, but are unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others, and if you deny them this, they become very angry, narcissistic. You are seen as a source for them, a source of supply, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person, or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cult-like in its practice and ethics. Whatever carnivorous greenhouse represents, it is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must, but do not become an experiment. They will bite you and they will try to take from you. It is their very nature. So this is about also, right, going into environments just for money. You know, like I said about that girl, was like even the title. She liked the title better of the other job, so she thought she might take that because of the title. But there was another job, right? This girl was in my reading. There was another job that was perfect. So I could see it. It was like, oh, it's set up for the future. It's like, it's unreal. He travels. You can go overseas. He's not going to micromanage you, right? But he's going to talk to you and ask you advice. And, you know, he's expanding. His business is going really well. This one over here, not so much. Boring, mundane, you'll hate it in 3 months. She's like, yeah, but I like this title, right? So when you like the title, and if she went there, that would be the greenhouse, the carnivorous greenhouse, right? Because you've picked things in the past because you thought it was better. I said, why would you say that? Because it looks better on my CV. So now the CV has become more important than the actual experience of life, right? When that happens, something else is more important than your own experience of life. That's narcissism. That's when people, you know, you're aligning with that energy. You're doing it to yourself. No, cancel, control. Oh, delete. I am now open and receptive to all good. The candy cane angel, that's in the past anyway, right? So you've done that. You faced that. So it might have hurt you because you you underestimated these people. You thought they were kind and they weren't, and you were drained. But the candy cane angel is here, and she's in charge of letting you know when it's time to do some little luxuries that will reconnect you with your self-love and self-worth. Oh, she too holds back from giving to herself, as she is such an earnest and industrious little angel. But the message is always clear. It is time to have some fun. You, divine feminine, you're so beautiful. It's fun. Fun. You know what my problem is, and you know what your problem is. No? Well, let me tell you. Our problem is that we both feel guilty about giving ourselves pleasure. See this little treat in my hands. It's not bad. It is. It's not evil. Oh, it's not bad, is it? It's not evil, but I can bring myself to just sit down and taste every moment of its sugary, sweet delights. No, I have No, I have to wonder if it's the right time, if I have done enough to earn this treat, to wonder why I should get this, when so many do not have a single candy cane for their own selves. I treatment myself with these things, and so do you. How about we make a deal? Next time you ponder a gift to yourself, a Reiki healing, massage, retreat, spiritual workshop, or delicious meal, it's time to laugh with a friend, have a long rest, nap, or meditation, time out, do a space clearing. But with all of these necessities, you energetically tell yourself, I am way too busy for that indulgence. Now you are really saying, I do not deserve that. Well, let's decide that we do. Now I'm about to have my treat. I now charge you with the same quest. Give yourself that which you have been denying yourself. You do deserve it. It is definitely time for a treat to give yourself the thing you have been putting off until you have worked hard enough, or saved enough money, or done without long enough. This card can come up for people who have been taught to save before they buy. A wonderful strategy, but at times this can tip over into almost habitual denial. You truly deserve some pleasure at this time, in whatever form you have been denying yourself. Do not rationalize or talk yourself out of it any longer. The candy cane angel has appeared. She has made a bargain with you, and you are now going to have some fun, some delight, some tasty treats, whether it's from food, clothing, luxuries, or experience that you have forced yourself to do without. The luxuries are not only available to you, they are necessary for your growth. Step out the consciousness of lack and into the consciousness of I deserve, and grant yourself this lovely moment of luxury. It's time for some joie de vivre, joy of life, and enjoyment to refuse. Oh, and enjoyment to restage a grand entrance into your life. This is a huge moment. Oh, you don't know me? I'm a very powerful clairvoyant healer, right? Who has magical hands and can tell a carnivorous greenhouse a mile away. Yes, because I sat in it for so long. And now I'm very aware. Control-Alt-Delete. So we say thank you to Shadows and Light. I don't know where you've come from. And the gift of fairy is here because you've passed the test. And you do get the downloads from past lives of gifts. And they come in the form of technologies. But you have to be open to receive it. You have to have all your chakras cleared and grounded. And we do that with Reiki. So if you're interested in Reiki, you book in your level 1 attunement and start recharging your energy, clearing it. The Starseed Oracle is here. Da-na-na-na. I'm going to do a quick snapshot here for Divine Feminine from the Starseed Oracle. Now we are looking at your health first, right? Because if you don't have health, you can't have abundance. And if you don't have abundance, you cannot have romance at its highest vibration. So that's the order that it goes. And the spiritual's already coming down. So that's why we clear. The spiritual heart dwellers are already spiritually clear. So then it's just up to you to get attuned to Reiki and do your Reiki. And then you need to practice your own mental balancing, aligning with how you feel about what you think about how you feel, about what you think about. You know what I mean? So this is the cosmic seed. Got to get that by staying really quiet and grounded at this time. Star keepers are close. See the gateway here? That goes into a whole new realm. And you know how I said about the cosmic, then the galactic, then the universal? So some of you are here at the cosmic gateway. Some of you have done Reiki and are up at the universal and going to the Holy of Holies. Yeah, because you're on a double mission. Light worker starseed, serve the world by being you. So this is how you're going to crack through, right? The false facade that has been created. You know, it's like your opinion of me no longer matters to me or has any effect on how I feel about me. You know, you're not craving other people's opinions, or that's the first mission. So does anybody know the second mission? It's a double mission, because you're a light worker, starseed, and you're turning to light. Starseed to starlight. And it's all happening now. This is the timing right now. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Don't let time be an illusion for you, Divine Feminine. Awakening all your spiritual gifts is energetic, takes energy. So you might be sleeping more, but the portal's here. I knew it. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. There's a wild card coming in. Something you can't see yet. A wild card comes out of nowhere. Like just a doorway opens up. This message is for you to step through it, because it feels good, but it's not logical. Do you know what I mean? Oh, because you're doing so well here at Earth School, right? Look, you were so brave to even come down here. So that's what I used to say to my boss. I got up, I got dressed, and I got here. Could you just back off for a minute? You know, like far out. I didn't say it like that. But as soon as I'd arrive and say, oh, can I see you? It's like, oh, here we go. You want me to work as well? But that's what it's saying here at Earth School. You got here. You got up, you got dressed, and you got here. Right? So then you just have to be yourself. You've learned a lot of lessons. Your soul is going through a growth spurt. Right? So it's good to study the Bible. I found the most purest form. Right? Study the Psalms and study your energy field. And we do that with Reiki. So they're my two tools that I share with you. So I became a Reiki teacher so I could attune you, because that's what changed my life. I love Reiki. I love to give sessions and I love to give healings. But once you attune somebody, right, once I became attuned, I could do it myself. Hallelujah. And then I could do it for others. But it was really about myself, because I wanted to step into my life purpose, protected. So I knew I had to get some protection, and that's why I went for Reiki, because it had the crown seal, so that no entities can get into your energetic field. And I was drawn to it because I always felt better after Reiki. Lost lands. What's that? Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. This is not your first rodeo. So this could be Lemuria or Atlantis or Mu. So this is what you're going to get. This is why your power comes in, right? As a natural healer, a psychic phenomenon. You are. You can read energy really, really easily. You have the gift of discernment, right? This is when you are in your pillar. But the Starseek, they're looking for ones who are ready, right? So these are the galactics, our star keepers. They're from the galaxy. Yours are here, cosmos. Some of you are just breaking through the cosmos. Right? Because look, the weight of the world says the weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's if it's not yours to, what's it say? Carry. Oh. Letting go of other people's burdens. Right? This is letting go of codependency. Now my reality is more important than yours. Not your reality is more important than mine. So this is a changeover of energy. You know what I mean? You have to unhook from that. And then you've got to hook up. You've got nowhere to hook up to. That's why you've got to hook up to source. And that's why your galactics are coming in. Your mission is starting your second mission. A lot of you are starting your second mission. And you're not alone. You're on track. Everything's in divine order. And you have your own higher self here. Right? So you've set this up. You're not alone. You're not. You might be isolated. Right? And you might be out of a community at the moment. But that's because look at your energy. Look at your healing hands. They're electric. This is the sonic vibration of the earth. I knew it. God's symphony has started. Right? High decibels. This is the orca whale. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep into the past and bringing up, right, higher vibrations of sound. The technologies work together. This is technology too, right? So when you say technology, you could listen to 528 hertz. You could, you know, there's lots of whale song. This will give you the downloads from Lemuria. So you don't know how it all works. It's amazing. I find it fascinating myself. And then the star bathing. So if you can get out at night, right, and bathe under the stars, this light activates your DNA. Believe it. You are turning to light. It activates your light body. And you, in turn, then activate the crystal grid. It's a transmission and activation. It's happening now. And you won't believe it because you have a deep cellular healing, right? We run and not get weak. Like this is a supernatural energy from the Most High. And then all your star family come around. So we're heart dwellers, you're my star family. You're part of a team of souls. So call in support, join heart dwellers so that you can bring your light and also then you can get buzzed up from the light. So this is peaceful. This is the sonic geometry. This is the technology of God's new symphony. And it sings through your soul and your heart. That's why they put the toxic soul tie there, right? So then you don't sing your song. Getting to understand it more energetically now. I did not get that. That's why it's from your soul star, right? That's where they put the tie. They block the energy. So if you share the same soul, the energy gets blocked through a soul tie. You must get it cut. We did that. So you're invited to do that either by joining Heart Dwellers, which is a monthly subscription, and then you get the full moon, new moon rituals, or you can just get it as a one-off. Divine Ascension with intercession with the Most High, breaking the curses and cutting the soul ties. It's never come to me before. I've never done that before. It's in this portal to get ready for the wealth. Then I did a meditation for rewriting God's wealth in your DNA. In that is a fire release ceremony. Amazing. I feel so different. It cleared all the toxic black magic that's been put over me. Cleared it completely. And then I could bring in the Divine Love template. And that's Twin Flame Reiki in the Divine Love template. So that's the package we're working on because we're heading for a new moon. So you must have those in place for what I've got in store for the new moon. There's sacred love codes. You can't bring them in on top of a toxic soul tie. Jesus is here. Oh, can you believe it? Heal the sick that are therein and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. He's saying there's no need for illness or sickness. It doesn't exist in New Earth. He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. So I was asking if you know what that means, and I got a revelation about it the other day. Because Jesus goes to the Father, and everything comes from the Father through him. So it's more powerful. You will do his work. So if you haven't watched or read the book, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, have a look because it's amazing. I love Acts. Acts is the supernatural healing power. Reiki is just a tool to get you to the universal gateway, right, which is what we need. And then we're saved, right, eternally through love. So that's it. That's our one commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. So therefore you must let God love you. And then if you do that, you'll receive his Son who gives you the Holy Spirit. And then nothing shall be impossible unto you. You can heal anyone, anywhere, anytime of anything. Don't judge yourself so harshly, Divine Feminine. Right? Just know that you have the power of God within you. That's why. It's the power of God. See, it's the faith that makes it, belief that makes it a reality. Sorry, I'm getting it. Okay. And Jesus says, come unto me, all you that labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Right? Turn to him. Sometimes it's just calling out, Jesus, help. For it is written, Matthew 11:28, come unto me, all you that labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Here I am, Jesus, laden and heavy laden with labour. I need rest. And just lean into him. This helps your faith and your beliefs. But don't judge yourself. You're doing really, really well. You're doing the best you can with what you've got, and you're receiving more and more and more. And technologies help you go faster. But you're a natural healer. That's what he's saying. I can't believe that came out again. Heal the sick. There's no illness here. Then abundance, Midas star, reconnecting to source as your supply, rewriting God's wealth in your DNA, and then comes romance. See, I wish I'd known this many years ago, fun. See, I don't get happy about knowing. I get upset. No matter what change life brings, nothing will change my love for you. You give my life purpose. Because of you, I feel safe. I am forever grateful. This is your beloved divine masculine. All right? You feel safe with you. Another message from divine masculine to divine feminine. You are always in my heart, like a glowing ocean light, a shimmering star in heaven. Love is a golden memory drifting through space like autumn leaves, recollections of loving days and nights. It's just reminiscing. A message from Jesus for divine feminine. Then I'm going to come back with a message from Kuan Yin. My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an external ocean of love. Eternal, sorry. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. That's from Jesus. He's filling your heart with the highest vibration of quartz light from the rose. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking advantage of the links below. Cutting the soul ties and rewriting the wealth in your DNA will change your life. I need to do that before the new moon. So you go to my website, you can just click on the PayPal and it sends you automatically, right, the link. And I send it to you as well. So you get 2 lots. So don't have to worry about not receiving it, and you get it instantly. If you want to do Twin Flame Reiki, same thing. You can do it right now and change your frequency, so then you'll be manifesting at a higher vibration, feeling safer with all your healing and spiritual gifts in the grace of the Father. I love you. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Click on the links below. Don't miss out, because we're getting ready for Sacred Love Codes. Otherwise, look me up. I'm at reikibybella.com.